Hi everyone, welcome to the 30-day batch IELTS course, the live webinar, and today is the 4th day, continuing with reading module. So today we are going to do completion task. A few of the completion tasks, but the strategies are going to be the same. Hi Gurpreet. Hi Madhu, how are you? Good evening, Jasmeet. I'm good, thank you so much. How are you? How are you all? Voice disturbance, oh God. I guess the others are, the others are able to hear me. Gurpreet, Jasmeet, am I audible properly? Hello, Rakesh, how are you? Yes, okay. So, what are the different types of completion tasks? Obviously, we have a few here, but the one which we do not have on the screen or the different completion tasks that you may be knowing about it, if you can just give me the names of those, can you do that? Oh, today we have many new participants as well. Okay, so Muskan, that's a good question. What you can do is you can just subscribe our channel IELTSMaterial.com and you can watch the earlier videos, that is the 3 days, day 1, day 2 and day 3. You can watch those videos on our channel IELTSMaterial.com. They are there already. They are mentioned as live classes, day 1, day 2 and day 3. Let me introduce myself. So as I said, we have many new participants today. So my name is Yesha and I am a senior IELTS trainer with IELTSMaterial.com. And I'm the one who is going to take you all the way 30 days with the different modules of IELTS Academic or IELTS General. So yes, any questions, any other questions before we start anything? You must have practiced the previous, that is the yesterday's question task as well. Any questions related to those? True, false, not given, yes, no, not given. If you have, let's take just 2 minutes so that, we can just recall what and all we did yesterday. And I know many must have practiced true, false, not given, as well as yes, no, not given yesterday. Today, my first day, so can I understand today's topic? Yes, of course you can. But before that, can I know your name, please? It's just written Realme X75G. So if I can have your name, please. Priyanka. Okay. So Priyanka, obviously you can attend today's task. Nobody is going to ask you, that you cannot do that. You can obviously do that. And then we will talk about today's task by tomorrow, just a small revision kind of thing. Welcome. And this question was for the students or for the participants who attended their class yesterday and the one who is, attending the sessions punctually every day from day 1. So it's just any questions if you have related to anything that we did that is in the previous sessions, anything. Otherwise, we can start by today's class. And today, I also have a new thing that is a timer. So I don't have to give you the instruction saying that, I'm giving you 3 minutes, I'm giving you 4 minutes. As you come to the question task, the timer will itself start and you have to attend the questions by yourself quickly. And then you also have to make sure that the last 30 seconds will be your time to give the answer. Okay, so do not give the answer before that, right? I'm feeling difficult to find the sentence in true or false. Why? Why are you feeling difficulty? You actually should, mark the keywords first. Don't go to the passage. Read the questions properly, mark the keywords, and also the distractors that I explained yesterday, the one which would actually distract you from the original meaning, the exact meaning of the sentence, and you have to focus on that. Focus on those first, and please do true false not given. It is not just one day task. It is, you have to do intensive practicing every day. So practice it today as well. As I said, mark the keywords first, read the questions properly, and then make sure that you are trying to find the information from the questions to the passage. And then it will go in the chronological order, that is sequence one after the other. So it is just the main task is, the major difficult task would be to find the first question. And then eventually it will go one by one. Okay? So try it again today, Kiran. I can just advise you that please try it today with this, and let's see what result you get by tomorrow. Okay. And now let us start today's task. Here it is. We have 8 types of completion task, whether it is listening or it is reading. Both have 8 types of completion task. The first one is sentence completion. The second one is summary completion. The third one is diagram completion. Fourth one is note completion. Fifth is table completion. Sixth is form completion. 7 is flowchart completion. And the last one is short answer question. Now, you must be feeling that, how come short answer question is a completion task? This is also a completion task because you're not going to write the complete sentence as your answer. You are just going to write a few words or phrases, I would say, according to the instructions given. Now, can we take a small recall of, many must have started practicing the IELTS modules, and many must be doing self-practicing, that is listening, reading, and you must have come across different instructions related to the fill in the blanks or fill in the gaps or the completion task. If you can give me one example of the instruction that you remember or you know about it, any one instruction related to word count. I'm talking about related to word count. Let me give you an example. Write one word only for each answer. What are the different instructions given which you come across in listening as well as in reading? Can you please give me the answer for those? 2 words, yes. So what is a complete question? What is a complete instruction? Right? No more than 2 words. Right? No more than 3 words. Then any other instruction? 3 words. Right? No more than 3 words. Exactly. And or a number. Yes, perfect. No more than 2 words or a number. Yes, exactly. So when you have no more than 2 words or a number, then that means you can write 1 word, you can write 2 words, or you can write only a number. You cannot take a combination. When you have and or a number, then you can take a combination of words and a number. Complete the statement. Exactly. So if you have another instruction is, how do you find that this is note completion, or it is summary completion, or it is sentence completion? How do you find that? You actually have the instruction saying that complete the notes below. Then that means this is note completion. And if they say complete the flowchart below, it is flowchart completion. When they say complete the diagram below, it is diagram completion. So in this way, the categorization is listed, and these are the basic things that you should keep in your mind. That is the word limit, the instructions. So before going to the questions, it is very important to read the instruction carefully. Because if you are instructed to write no more than 2 words, and you have written the answer as 3 words, your answer will be wrong. Even if the answer is correct, even from that particular answer, 2 words are correct, but still it will go wrong because you haven't written the answer according to the instruction given. So just make sure that you do not forget to read the instruction. Any question type, instruction is very important. Clear? Let's go to the next one. Today, we are not going to discuss about all the completion tasks, but we will do a few. We will attempt a few. If the first to fifth question is true or false in order and the sixth starts as fill in the blanks, will the answer for that question will follow the order after true, false? Yes, of course, it will. Majority of the times it will be the case, but it may also differ in terms of summary completion, because summary completion, when you have in the question form, then it is a very small paragraph and it is actually compressed. The summary completion is actually compressed from 2 or 3 paragraphs from the passage. Okay, so might be in summary completion, there may be a chance that they can start from the first paragraph, or there is a chance that they can start from right after the paragraph where you have already completed a question task. It is not related to true, false, not given. As I described yesterday, that if I take academic reading or if I take the last section of general training reading, then you have lengthy passages. And related to this lengthy passage, you have at least 2 to 3 question tasks, right? So it can be categorized in this way that true, false, not given maybe in the first 3 paragraphs. And then the completion task would start. And then we also have the MCQs. So it may go in the sequence. It may definitely go in the sequence. But this is not the case every time. This is not the case every time. So you have to make sure that you do not just focus on one idea. Keep 1 or 2 ideas in your mind, which is very important. So don't just keep this that, the first question task is there. Okay, then I would not be finding the answer for the second question task from the beginning. No, that's not mandatory, right? So I guess it is clear with the types of question tasks. If the passage contains questions like summary completion, true, false, not given, which one I have to attend first to save time? That's a very good question. You should attend the completion task first. Wherever, even I would suggest, wherever you find the completion task in the whole question paper, make sure that you complete the completion task first, because those are going to be easy. Compared to the other question tasks, always fill in the blanks are going to be easy, right? You need to understand the method of paraphrasing. You need to understand how many words or word limits or in what way you should actually write the answer. So if you understand that better, it will be very much possible for you to write the answers and attend the question task, and then you can go for true, false, not given, and MCQs, that is multiple choice questions. And I would suggest, personally, keep list of headings at the end. List of headings at the end for the beginners. But when you have advanced, when you have advanced participants, the one who have already, practiced reading for many times, what they do is, I'll tell you this, when they are attending the list of headings, they also make sure that they are doing the another question task simultaneously. This is what they do. It saves time, because for the list of headings, anyways, you will come to know about what is there in the paragraph. You will get the idea what is there in the paragraph, in each paragraph, and that will give you the accessibility to the other question task as well. So simultaneously, it becomes very easy that you can complete 2 question tasks together. You need to train your mind in that way, and you have to do the time management along when you're doing the task or when you're attending the task. Clear? Yes, that's very good, Gurpreet. Because fill in the blanks, you can be 100% sure that your answers are going to be easy. Exactly. Okay? Now, let's take the next part, how to approach these completion tasks. The first thing that you need to do is read the instructions carefully, noting how many words you can write. Okay. The second part is read the incomplete sentences first. What is the meaning of this? Read the incomplete sentences means you should always make sure that you read the incomplete, that is the right and left part of the blank, which is very important. Right and left part of the blank. If I take sentence completion, then there are two types of sentence completion. Either you will have the blank at the end. So if you have the blank at the end, then the case is that you need to read the words, or you need to focus on the words which are exactly before the blank. And if you have the blank exactly in the middle of the sentence, then you need to focus on left and right part of the blank. Okay, so this is the one that you can do related to sentence completion, and always you will find the answers that they are paraphrased, and with the paraphrased content, immediately you will find your answer. Immediately you will get the answer. Okay, so this is the easiest way that you can take for sentence completion, and also focus on the grammatical way, right? For example, exactly, we need to check that the answers are exactly according to the grammar or not. Okay, so that is very important. Please do that. When you find the answer, place the answer in the blank and read the complete sentence. You should be able to read the sentence grammatically correct. If you feel that somewhere it is going incorrect, go to the passage again and try to understand the sentence in the passage, and then make it grammatically correct when you're coming back to the question. So this is also very important, right? Next, locate where the information is by scanning the passage quickly. What is the meaning of scanning? You need to find the keywords, scan the keywords, and immediately you will find your answer. Read the incomplete sentences again. Why read the incomplete sentences again? To check them grammatically. To check them grammatically that they are proper or not after finding the answer. Study the reading passage more carefully to establish the answer, which is, again, you need to double check. You have to check the answer twice, that the one that you have found is exactly the same, or it is, it fits the sentence. Okay. Next is check your spelling. Checking the spelling is very important. Especially, I would advise the participants who are going to attend the task, who are going to, take up computer-based exam. For them, I just give you one suggestion for the completion task. Don't try to type the answer. Just you can copy the words from the passage, paste it in the blank. That will be one way where you can make sure that you do not make any spelling errors. And when I come to the paper-based exam participants, then I would say that please copy the answers or copy the words with exact spelling and then write it in the answer sheet, which is very important. Next is write the answer according to the word limit. Again, if you feel that the answer that you have given is exactly, you need to write 2 words and you have written 1 word, but it fits in the sentence, that's completely perfect. You don't have to worry that, it's instructed 2 words, but you have written only 1 word. Doesn't matter, right? You need to write the correct answer. So please understand what is the word limit, but do not exceed it beyond the word limit that is given. Okay. So now this is the way how you can approach these tasks, or I would say these are the common strategy that should be used for each and every question type, right? And especially if you're taking short answer questions, then I would say focus on WH questions, which will give you the idea of what you need to, apply, or which particular grammar you need to apply. Is it going to be the name of the person, that is noun? Is it going to be an adjective, how it was? And is it going to be a reason, place, time, location? So understand WH questions and then try to give the answer. Okay. Now, the next one is, let's start with summary completion. Summary completion is, you all know that it is a compressed form of, a small paragraph which has different blanks, and you need to attend them. Either you have to select the answers from the given options, or you have to take the answers from the passage. Now, when it comes to selecting the answers from the given options, then majority of the cases, it happens that you need to take the synonyms. But you have to take the synonyms exactly related to the passage, the content from the passage. And if it is without the options, without the suggested options, then you can just take the words from the passage and write it in the blank. So you have two different categories in summary completion. One without suggested options, and the second one is with suggested options. Clear? Let's take the first one as without suggested options, where you will be taking the words from the passage and you'll be placing it according to the instruction given. Now, this is the one that you need to focus. That is, we have complete the summary below, right? I guess you all should be able to read the question, and if not, let me just do one thing. I'll switch off, sorry, I'll turn off the video, and you should be able to read the question, and then again, I'll turn on the video when I'm explaining you. There's a question from Muskan, I'll just answer that. Please clear if we can't change the tenses of the answer to keep them grammatically correct. It is not about tenses, but it is also about adding an article, or it is about writing it in plural or singular form, or it is also about, adding a preposition. So you need to make sure that you are writing it grammatically in that way as well. Okay. So just make sure that you're writing according to the, you will not be changing the complete tenses, because the words that you would be taking are somewhere related to nouns. So how would you change the tenses of the noun? Somewhere it's not possible. If you take verbs, yes, definitely, but majority of the times it will be nouns. So don't worry about that. Okay. And if it is required, then yes, you may have to change the tenses. Now let's come to the question. We have a small paragraph. I hope everyone is able to see the paragraph today very clearly. And in case if you are facing a problem with the mobile phone, many would be accessing the mobile phone. So if you are facing the problem reading through the mobile phone, please, you can zoom out or zoom in according to your comfort zone, and you can, read the passage and then come to the question. You can do it yourself. So try to find a solution and make sure that you are able to read the paragraph properly and clearly. So here we have a paragraph which is about IFE, okay, which is about IFE, perched at the edge of Nigeria's forest, a place, a state of IFE. So here, if you see the question, I'm not going to describe don't give the answers, please. Priyanka, I request nobody should give the answer, please. We haven't completed the explanation. So it's a request. I request all the participants do not give the answers now. Yes, thank you so much. So here we have the heading as IFE. And if you see, we almost have, a big paragraph, and that is compressed into a very small one. So what you need to do is first read the complete question paragraph. Read the complete question paragraph and then go to the passage, or I would say go to the passage paragraph and then find the answer. What is the instruction given? It is clearly said that you need to write only one word only. So make sure you're not writing more than one word. And I'll explain about how they have taken the answer, or how the answer is, what the answers, where are the answers, the location of the answers, and how they have been taken as the answers. I'll explain you at the end. But before that, I am, giving you the time to find out the answers, and then we'll discuss about the explanation. Okay. So now your time starts now. You can see that a timer has already been started. So please start doing the task, and you should be able to see the screen. So please start giving the answers. Already the time has started. Once you find that you have only 30 seconds left, When you find that you have only 30 seconds left, start giving the answers. When you find that you have only 30 seconds left, start giving the answers. Not before that. See, Lovepreet, I told you you have to give the answers only when you have 30 seconds left. Only when you have 30 seconds left. All are very eager to give the answers. Okay, fine. If you have got the answers, you can give the answers. Start giving the answers now. You can start giving the answers. Pavement. Oh God. Muskan, I guess pavement is wrong. So if you can just read the passage again and then you can give the answer for the fourth one. Okay. Fine. I guess many have given. The correct answer is, the first one is forest. The second one is gold. The third one is pottery. The fourth one is sculptures. And the fifth one is vegetables. Perfectly done. And the answers that you have given are correct. So I would say Yash, Gurpreet Badwal, Gurjeet Badwal, Muskan, and Madhu, then Lovepreet, as well as, I guess, Rakesh was actually giving the answer, but then he stopped. So all these have given the correct answers. Now I'll take you where you have the correct answers. So you can see that the question says the state of Ife adjoins the forest in Nigeria. Okay, so here they have actually described forest in Nigeria, and here it is Nigeria's forest. So this is something that they have changed the position of the words. Okay, change the position of the words. Me too, ma'am. Okay, yes, yes. Jasmine, you also have given the correct answer. That's great. Okay, Shrikala, you also have given the correct answers. Very good. Congratulations. Okay, now let's come again. And then here, if you see the next part, and traded a variety of goods. Okay, and traded a variety of goods. So when you talk about the variety of goods, it is actually, these are the goods: ivory, gold, and pepper. And ivory is actually And ivory is actually not a metal. Pepper is also not a metal. So when I have to consider a metal, so I would say gold, right? So variety of goods, there are three types of goods. Those were, those were into prominence, and those were ivory, gold, and pepper. Gold is the metal, including metals such as gold. And then when I talk about floors in religious buildings were made from bits of dash pottery. Bits of means made from pieces of pottery. Okay, pieces of pottery. And then we also have the point saying that there are many surviving examples of sculptures made of brass or terracotta. And when they say sculptures made of brass and terracotta, it is here creating brass and terracotta sculptures. So again, it is changing the position of the words. Okay, change of words, or I would say changing the position of the words. And at the end, you have lived on animal products. So when they talk about animal products, then it is called as small livestock. Livestock is animal products. And the second one is the cultivation of vegetables. Okay, so you have two items here where the population were based upon small livestock and the cultivation of vegetables, and that is what is considered here. So in this manner, if you see, the complete way of writing has been changed. They have not taken the exact way of writing from the passage. They have changed the method of writing. They have changed the position of the words in writing. And then you need to understand how properly they have mentioned, the possessive pronouns, I would say, the possessive way of writing the nouns, the possessive way of writing the nouns. You need to actually, take that into consideration, and only then it will be possible for you to understand them properly. Now, this is summary completion without suggested options. Let's take another one, which is called summary completion with suggested options. Okay, where you have different options given, where you have the suggested options, and majority of the part you actually need to take these synonyms. So just make sure you read them very carefully and then attend the answers. You have the options here, that is from A to I. Okay, you have almost 9 options that would cover 6 answers. So you would be ignoring 3. You would be ignoring 3. The options are A, intellectual, B, belonging, C, developing, D, creative, E, intangible, F, essential, G, protection, H, tangible, and I, investment. Now here, what you need to do is, they have given the letters. They have clearly given the letters. So when you have the letters, just make sure that you write the correct letters in the place of the answers. You're not going to write the word, you're going to write the letters. When you do not have the letters, then only you will be placing the answers exactly in the place of the blanks. So you have 2 types here. You have 2 methods of answering. One is when you have letters against your answers, you'll be taking only the letters, writing the correct letter. And if you do not have letters, you have the answers in the box, then take the correct answer and place it in the place of blank. Okay. Again, your time will start. I'm not going to explain you first. I'll do the explanation later on. So let's do the task. You have 6 options and I'm going to give you 5 minutes to complete this. So your time starts now. Already the timer has started. You have 5 minutes to complete the task. So quickly you can do. And again, the instruction is when you have last 1 minute left, only then you will be writing the answers or you will be giving the answers in the chat box. Clear? Raman, matching the sentences or matching the headings and where you are going to do the sentence ending, match sentence endings. These question tasks we have for tomorrow. So day 5, reading, matching question task, we have it tomorrow. So please attend the session tomorrow. Currently, we are doing completion task. Today, it is completion task. You have 3 minutes left. And also, this is a practice that you should follow, keeping the timer, because even in the examination, also you will find a timer which is going backwards. And you should make sure that you are working according to the timing, which is very important. So this will also help you to manage your time. You should be able to answer these questions before time. So that states that you're really quick and you're attentive as well, giving the answers before the time ends. Even in the examination also, please make sure that you are having a watch on the timer. So that you need to do here as well. Quickly find the answers and make sure that you're giving the correct answers like you did with the previous task. Okay, you can start giving the answers as you have only 1 minute left. Not 1 minute, 50 seconds. You can start giving the answers. Great. So Madhu is the first one who has given the correct answer. Okay, Zalak has also given the answers. Quickly. Please place the answer in the blank and then check that is it going grammatically correct or not. And where is creating? Where is business sector? Priyanka, where is creating? Where is business sector? You have to take the answers from the options given below. You have to take the answers from the options given below. The time is up. The time is up and you need to give the answers. Okay. So that is what is a thing. We did the last one, summary completion, where you had to find the answers from the passage. But here, we already have a few options given. Okay. We already have a few options given. Can you see these options? Can you see these options? Priyanka? And these options, you actually have to find the answers, or you need to take the answers from here. Yes, exactly. So that is what you must not have understood. This is called as suggested options, and you actually have to write the answer from the suggested options. Okay? Okay. Let's discuss the answers. Let's discuss the answers now. The correct answers are F, D, H, B, G, I. The correct answers are F, D, H, B, G, I. Oh, okay. That's okay. Completely fine. You just have to understand the meaning of the options given first, and then go to the passage to relate it properly or to find the synonyms. It will take some time, Priyanka, but it is not impossible as well. You can definitely do this. With the regular practice, it will be possible that you get all the answers correct for any type of question task. Okay, so this might be your first time. It might be your first time attending such a kind of question task, and that is why you're facing a difficulty. But with the practice, with the regular practice, it will become very easy. Clear? Now, let's just go with the exact explanation. When I talk about the answer as F, the answer as F says that the answer is essential. So here, if you say depends on their ability to innovate and to create, depends on their ability, that is, it is the essential part of, the companies, or I would say innovation is essential because people need to show their ability to innovate and to be creative with different new products and services. And that is why we have taken the word essential, showing the importance of innovation and creation. Okay, showing the importance of innovation and creation. And that is why we have taken the word importance, the synonym of the word importance as essential, that was there here, that is already there here given. And that is why we have taken the answer as essential, the first one. Okay, then from the most obviously dash, such as music industry, from the most obviously dash, ask anyone which business sectors are the most creative. So it is written from the most obviously creative, and that is why we have taken the option as D, such as the music industry, which is given here, and exactly we also have and the music industry, that is the example taken clearly. Next is to ones that are less self-evidently so, like the pharmaceutical industry, Here we have the pharmaceutical industry, for instance, and the synonym for instance here is taken as like dash assets. Okay, for instance, and this is a very long description, and they have taken, for instance, relies almost entirely on ideas and inventions. So ideas and inventions are the first part. And here they have taken, while the former are tangible assets, like dash assets, like the former assets, former tangible assets. We don't have anything related to former. So hence, we will be taking the word as tangible assets, which is going exactly with the sentence. And then new ideas may be very valuable. And so like those, they need to be treated as dash to the business. And they need to be treated as intellectual property to the business. They need to be treated as intellectual. Now, we have taken the answer as B. What is the meaning of intellectual property? It is belonging. Okay, the meaning of intellectual property is belonging. And that is why we have taken one word for intellectual property, and that can be legally owned. That can be legally owned. Clear? And the last one is therefore, they therefore require legal dash. They therefore require legal protection. They therefore require legal protection, having had to fund its development, and that is why they need legal protection. Clear? Then protected against competitors, and that is why they need legal protection to prevent competitors from benefiting companies dash. Companies what? Having had to fund its development, investment. From benefiting the company's investment. Clear? This is the way how you need to take the synonymatical words which you have exactly in the passage or the paragraph. Is it clear or not? I want the answers yes or no. If it is no, then I'll make sure that I explain you again. If it is yes, then it is fine. If it is no, then we can proceed. Oh, sorry. If it is yes, then it is we can proceed. If it is no, then I'll explain it again. Okay, clear. Very good. What you did not understand, Kiran? Can you please tell me that? Okay, I'll do it again. Now, when I take the when I talk about the first one, that is innovation is dash. Now here they have explained very clearly, describing that innovation is very important. Okay, why it is important? To clearly give the ability to innovate and to create new ideas, and that is why it is important. So if I take the word, I'm not able to see the words in para. You will not be able to see the words in para. That is what is the thing. If you have suggested options and you need to write the synonyms, you will not find the exact words from the passage. You will not be able to find the exact words from the passage. You have to connect it synonymatically. You have to connect it with the synonyms, similar words. Okay. So now when you just go here, Hemi Makwana, please don't scribble on the screen. Yes. Even the question words are already there. Just see, innovation is, you have innovation, which is written here as to innovate and to create. What is the meaning of to innovate and to create? The meaning of to innovate and to create is innovation, right? And when I talk about for businesses in many sectors, then we have for many companies. We do have for many companies, but there is no word business. Huh? What is the meaning of companies? What is the meaning of companies? The meaning of companies is business. People who run companies are businessmen. They are somewhere related to one or the other business. Exactly. So that also you need to connect it with the help of synonyms. So I guess now you should be clear with the explanation, Kiran. Even the question words would be paraphrased. Please understand, even the majority of the question words will also be paraphrased. Okay, with the same type of meaning words. The words would be different, but the meaning would be exactly the same. Clear? Is it clear, Kiran? Kiran, is it clear? Yes. Okay, fine. So now let's continue with the next part. At the end, we have another question task, completion task that we are going to do. So what actually we have made sure that we are explaining you the major ones, the major difficult ones, because sentence completion, I'll tell you very clearly, if I take sentence completion, if I take note completion, or if I take table completion, then they are actually going to be the words from the passage. But when I talk about summary completion, then you need to understand that it can be paraphrased as well. You can have a few options as well as your answers, and you need to find the answers from those options. So this is something different. Okay, and if I talk about short answer question, then I guess we did that on the first day, on the second day, when we were talking about the reading module, and on that day we did answer short questions, if you remember. So sentence completion, short answer questions, note completion, flowchart completion, diagram completion, these are all easy, but still we will take one more task, which is diagram completion today, where you need to understand the explanation of the diagrams, and then you would be attending the task. Now, why we haven't introduced the other completion task is, again, the reason is we'll not be able to do everything in one session. So it is a request to you participants that you take up the sessions with our expert trainers, where you will be able to understand, or you will be taken to all the question types just in an hour. It is not possible for us to take you through each and every question type, and that is why we also have the option of a demo session. We also have the option of one-on-one session. So you can avail this opportunity to talk to our expert trainers, clear your doubts, and then you can proceed with the desired bands. You don't have to appear the examination again. The expert trainers will make sure that they take you to the path of achieving your desired bands just in first attempt. Okay. Now, let's do diagram completion. Now here, if you see, we have the diagram of a leaf. Okay, this is a leaf. Everyone, you know about what is a leaf. If you see, we have a very broad picture of the leaf, and there are 4 parts given. You need to label the parts, but labeling the parts is how you are going to do is, you need to scan. Okay, scan the important words. Now I'll tell you one easy method how you can scan. If you have clearly given in the diagram that you're going to find the names of the parts. Again, I'm repeating it, names of the parts. Try to find the different names from the paragraph. Okay, let's see what names we have. Which are the names, or which are the nouns? Let's take names. If we take names, then it should be proper nouns. We can also take it the common nouns as well. Now, if I talk about the names, as I said, let's just underline the names. The names are light, carbon dioxide, oxygen. Then, can you please give me the names in the chat box after this? Can you please give me the names in the chat box? What after oxygen? Madhu, don't scribble. I asked you to give the names in the chat box. Please don't scribble on the screen. Photosynthesis, yes, very good. Blade, also blade, yes, perfect. Then we also have cells. Cells are also the names, right? We also have threads, and we have veins. We have midrib, yes, correct. We have midrib. And then stem, we have stem, we have leaf. Leaf is already there. Okay, petiole. And then we also have pipeline. Yes, correct. Pipeline. And then products of photosynthesis are moved from individual leaves to the rest of the plant, and through which necessary chemicals, nutrients, and other parts of the plant are brought to individual leaf. Chemicals, yes, correct. So if you see, I have underlined a few names. These can be taken as common nouns. These can be taken as proper nouns. Leaf, yes, leaf is already there. Leaf is actually the the main idea of this whole passage. So now, as we have underlined many of the names, now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to erase these names. I'm not going to erase these names. I will just keep these underlined, and then I'm giving you the time to start the task by giving the labeling the parts of the leaf. Your time has already started. You have 4 questions to answer, and you have to make sure that you give the answers only when 30 seconds are left. Okay? So start giving the answers. Not now, when you have 30 seconds left. Start finding the answers from the words given. I've given you an easy method to do the diagram completion. I've given you a very easy method to find out what answers that you can get from these underlined words. Also try to understand the the meaning of those words and then relate it to the labeling part. Priyanka, can you give it in the way of, ascending order? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, 2, 1, 3. It's not correct. Please give it in the ascending order. Understand the diagram properly, and I've advised you to give the answers when you have only 30 seconds left. You still have 1 minute and 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9, 8. You still have time. Why do you give the answers in a hurry? Don't do that. That is what is the first thing that you need to understand. Why do you want to give the answers in a hurry? When I say that you have time to find the answers and immediately you start giving the answers. So please don't do that. Always be, patient in giving the answers. So this is also one thing that you should learn. You should not give the answers in a hurry where you can make mistakes. See, Hemi, when you give the answers quickly, the first one is wrong, the second one is wrong, the third one is wrong, and the fourth one is also wrong. Muskan, I guess you need to check the answers again. Please check the answer again. Yes. So let's discuss the answers. Gurpreet, well done. You have given the answers perfectly. Now, if I say when it is, let's take the first one. If you take the first one, it is somewhere making you to, assess it as very small, thin threads, right? When they are talking about a network of threads, here they are pointing it to the network of threads. So when I see the network of threads, then these network of threads are called as veins. These network of threads are called as veins. So the first one is veins. Oh, I put it in wrong serial number. Okay. So don't do this in the exam. You will get all the answers wrong. Okay. So the first answer is veins, right? The first answer is veins. Clear? Next is when they talk about the middle one, they are actually talking about this main middle vein. They are discussing about this main middle vein. So we have the main vein of a leaf running down the center of the leaf. It is clearly describing center of the leaf, and that is why we will write the answer as midrib. So this is my second answer. This is my second answer, and this is my first answer. Clear? Now, when I talk about the whole part, the complete part of the leaf. So here, this is there, the blade. Okay, this is the third one. How I have taken it as my answer as third one, which says it is a broad, flat part of the leaf. So this is the flat part. Okay, this is the flat part. Clear? So if I take the complete, the long, flat part of the leaf, it is called as blade, which is moving from the top to the bottom. And that is why this is called as blade. Okay. Now, when I talk about the last one, these are not in the order. Yes, exactly. They will not be in the order because it can be anywhere. Labeling the diagram can be anywhere. So it will not go in the order. It's not at all mandatory that label the diagram, the questions will go in the order. No, it's not mandatory. Clear? Now, when I talk about the last section, you should be able to answer it very clearly. It is the small stem. It is the small stem which is actually connecting the midrib to the leaf, which is connecting the midrib. So you can see here the area of some plants that connects the plant's stem and the leaf. So this is the stem and this is the leaf which is connecting, and that is called as petiole. That is called as petiole. Petiole is the pipeline. Petiole is the pipeline through which the products of photosynthesis are moved. Okay, so in this manner, so that is why I asked you to first mark the nouns, or I would say the names, the common nouns or the proper nouns. Why did I ask you to mark the names? Because you're doing labeling the map. Okay, sorry, labeling the diagram. You are doing labeling the diagram, wherein you need the names. And if you have already taken up the names, you have underlined the names beforehand, it will become very easy for you to connect it with the description. Clear? And in this way, if you see, these are the correct answers, and let's take you to the correct answers. You can see these are the correct answers. The first one is veins. The second one is midrib. The third one is blade. And the fourth one is petiole. Clear? Yes. So this is the way. Thank you so much, Hemi. Yes. So this is the way how it becomes easier for you to complete the diagram completion. And did you notice when you have the timer, you make sure that you complete the answers before time. It was very quick. You were able to give the answers quickly before the time, and that too many have given. Majority of the participants have given the answers perfectly with the correct sequence, and some must have given in the wrong sequence, but majority of you have given the correct answers. Clear? So this is a way how you should actually attend the completion task, and I hope this has been very clear now. And I'll just show you a very good picture which will give you motivation that you should go with this particular part. This is a country, a new world is actually waiting for you. And to reach this new world, you need to clear IELTS. And the best way to clear IELTS is taking up the sessions with the expert trainers with IELTSMaterial.com. And you also must be knowing that the company IELTSMaterial.com has been awarded as the largest online platform which has graduated 40,000 plus students during this pandemic, where the students were not able to attend the offline classes, and they had to depend on the online platform. And IELTSMaterial.com has proved to be the best online platform for learning IELTS, whether it is academic or general. And that is why we are giving this motivation picture, so that you get motivated and you come to the platform and clear your examination with great bands. Okay, and again, just a small promo about the ebooks. You can get the ebooks, the recent actual test, whether it is academic or general. It is obviously going to help you in your practicing part, and we are giving you a special discount of 20%, where you need to use the code special20. So please do that. And also where you can get the discount, and you can also take this discount with the combo as well, where the combo has listening, reading, writing and speaking with many sample answers. Okay. Now, the last part that I want to make you understand is related to word count. If you people must have attended the task, many, I guess you did not attend the first day, we discussed about word count. It is actually making you understand what common instructions you would find in the examination. And now I would definitely turn on my video. Yes. So it was great. Congratulations, all the participants, for giving very good answers. And let's continue with the other part. So these are the common instructions that you may find in your examination. Write no more than 3 words and or a number. Write 1 word only. Write no more than 2 words. Write 1 word and or numbers. You can also have the instruction as not 1 number. You can write many numbers. Now the last one is, there is a small table that I have described, which clearly describes what is, which a word is considered as 1 word, and how are you going to consider a number as 1 number, 1 word. So if I have to take a symbol, then where can I use the symbol? That is, let's just go with the example as well as with the word limit. Okay, so if I take the hyphenated words, that is old fashioned. Old fashioned is called as a hyphenated word. Why? Because it is with the hyphen. So yes, it is considered to be as 1 word. And if I take 33%, it is considered as 1 number. I can also write it as 33% according to the instruction given. If the instruction says that you can write 1 number and a word, then you can definitely write it as 33%, P-E-R-C-E-N-T. Okay, then the next one is 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is also considered as 1 number. In the evening, 3 words. It's not that the prepositions are not considered as words. No. Whether it is preposition, article, or conjunction, all are considered as 1 word. So please take those also as the, as in the word count. So if I take in the evening, it is 3 words. And then if I take 48 Park Street, it is 1 number and 2 words. $45, it's 1 number. $45, 1 number and 1 word. Whiteboard, this is actually a compound noun. We did this exercise when we did the task on the first day. We also discussed about compound nouns. So you can give many, you can take many examples of compound noun like whiteboard, softboard, blackboard, timetable, skyscraper, grasshopper. So these are all called as compound nouns, where you have 2 nouns together as 1. So this is considered as 1 word. And then the other one is 66th Avenue. So this is 1 number and a word. And self-esteemed women. So this is considered as 2 words. Why? Because I already said that hyphenated words are considered as 1 word. So this particular word is 1. And the second word is women. So 2 words. Then we have 22nd August. So 22nd August is, 22nd is considered as 1 number. And August is considered as 1 word. And then we have the year, 1995, 2020, 2021, all would be considered as 1 number. So this is just to make you understand, you don't get confused with the way how you are going to write the answers according to the instructions. So just make sure that you're following this particular strategy. Clear? Now, the last part is questions. Question and answer. And you can just, give me your answers. Sorry, give me your questions and I would answer them. Yes, of course, I know Arko, Hemi. I do know him. He is a very good friend of mine. I also know Upasna. She's also a very good friend of mine. She's a very good trainer with IELTSMaterial.com. And Arko is, yes, he's a counselor. He's a very good counselor. So yes, now it is a time where if I can have your questions and I would answer them. Okay. So you can ask me any questions now. Anything, any question that you have, please write it in the chat box and that would be great.